Hello creators, it feels really good to have you here for yet another exciting mini-series. We suggest you take a look at our previous video titled How We Made $2,000 Plus as a Small Design Agency, as this is just a build-up from that particular video. Part of the strong points we pulled was the need to find quality mentoring. Now, did you know creators, anytime you pick a book to read, you're gleaning on multiple years of experience and expertise from the author in exact. Beyond the text, you are adopting the perspective of the author. Now, the rest of this video talks on curated books every designer should read before hitting 30. Make sure to stick around to the end of the video because there's going to be a bonus tip waiting for you. Book number 1, Start With Why by Simon Sinek. Start With Why is Simon Sinek's mission to help others do work which inspires them. The book is built on the thesis that people don't buy what you do, they simply buy why you do it. Most small businesses today are making decisions based on a set of incomplete, or worse, completely flawed assumptions about what's driving them. And graphic designers take no exception to this. As a matter of fact, most graphic designers don't know if they should work for money or passion or just for the love of it. Most designers have no clue how to inspire a client and close the money gap. If this is a major concern for you, Start With Why by Simon Sinek is a good place to start. Book number 2, Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. Now, there is a myriad of differences between being a creator and being a successful entrepreneur. Both demand different set of skills, and regardless where you major in life, you're going to have to play by the rules of money. Rich Dad, Poor Dad is a book centered on Robert's story of growing up with two dads, his real father and the father of his best friend, his rich dad, and the ways in which both men shaped his thoughts about money and investing. Two of the most vital lessons you get from this book are: number 1, most people work for money, but the rich make money work for them. And that your wealth is not measured by how much you can spend, but by how much you can keep and invest. Number 2, rich people acquire assets, but others acquire liabilities they only think are assets. And that financial struggle only comes from a lifetime of working for someone else. A classic example as a freelance business owner. You can gravitate towards the talents, skills, and abilities you have that have the greatest potential for you to earn big money. And as the money starts coming in, budget savings over spending. If you're looking to make and manage your personal finances proficiently, then you should probably pick this book up when next you visit the bookstore. Book number 3, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen R. Covey. The purpose of the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People is to help you lead your life in a truly effective way. They represent a proven process of personal and interpersonal growth that can have an immediate and lasting impact in your life. By now, you'd agree with me that success largely depends on the compound effect of your daily habits. Habits are powerful forces in our lives that determine our level of effectiveness or ineffectiveness. In this book, you will discover how timeless principles can spark future successes. And if that's exactly what you want, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People scores a strong point in helping you build habits that can lead to an effective and a successful life. Book number 4, The Psychology of Selling by Brian Tracy. Selling is perhaps one of the most important skills in business. It's both a mental skill as it is a physical skill to develop. Professional speaker and sales trainer Brian Tracy discovered that psychology of selling is more important than the techniques and methods of selling. One thing you'll learn from this book is Brian Tracy's simplistic approach to, number 1, finding clients. Secondly, qualifying these clients, approaching these clients, presenting your products or services, and most importantly, closing the deals. Anybody can get good at the art of selling. It's just a matter of learning. And who better to learn from than one of the most successful salesmen in the world? Number 5, The Indispensable UX Designer by UX Spin. So we can't end this video without highlighting a few books that can give you practical leadway into becoming more proficient as a designer. Great designers do things a whole lot more differently than the average designers. In this mini book, you learn what are some of the inherent and learned attributes of great designers. These attributes are very invaluable and a prerequisite to your success as a designer. Hey, we're so glad you've stuck with us to this very point, the end of the video. And now here is your bonus. Number 6, don't make users think. Now, contrary to most person's assumptions about this book, we want to believe that this book is as important to graphic designers as it is to web and mobile app designers. This book is built on a thesis that something is usable if an average person can figure out how to use it to achieve an outcome without it being more trouble than it is worth. Let's put this in context of graphic design. If your audience find it difficult to understand your design, then you've probably failed as a graphic designer. Each time an audience has to pause, even for a split second, to think about something, it distracts him from the action you want him to take. The goal is to make your design effortless to use through the use of typography, shapes, colors, and imagery. Now, as a rule of thumb, number 1, remove all unnecessary words and colors to reduce distractions. Secondly, allow the key contents to stand out. Lastly, shorten your content to minimize the time people use to process your design. Okay everyone, that's a wrap for today. If you found this content very helpful, hit the like button and do us a favor by subscribing to our channel, because that helps the video get seen by a lot more persons. Also, hit the notification button so you get to be the first to see when our next video is uploaded. Till then, keep winning.